Hey fam. So, while I was sitting here, why did I start shuffling it like this? Anyway, when I started your weekly, for like reading for this week, which, I was like, what better way to start off the week than actually doing super full moon in Virgo based reading, okay? So, it's time to release. Of course, it's a full moon. Time to release a lot of things. But, I have even been feeling that as well. Getting closer to the full moon. All right? I've been feeling it already. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole, astrology lingo right now. Just know that it's a super moon in Virgo. So, and my Virgo sign is in Venus, so it has to do with love. And I am getting a lot of light shed on that subject personally. So, definitely something to think about. So if you are a Virgo, this may be really affecting you particularly. So we're going to get into the reading. Now, what we're going to be doing right now, with you guys, this was I was led to, and I'm an intuitive reader, but I would like to do a spread, a full moon spread. Because why not? Wouldn't hurt. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. I've saved it for a while. Now, if it gets to be too much, I will ignore it. And if I feel led to go down a different direction, I absolutely will. It's just the way it is. Okay. There's going to be 7 cards, fam. So let's start laying them out. So Spirit, we come to you right now. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Please deliver the messages that the collective needs on this full moon in Virgo reading. Super moon as well. A lot closer to us. Okay, there's card 1. And of course, this won't resonate with everybody, but this will have to do with personal growth. I'm actually just shuffling the cards. Unless that one landed upside down, I'll keep it. So, 2, 3. Need to make some room here. I know that I have been feeling extremely overwhelmed, even physically. I'm not even going to look at what that was. Even physically, it's been affecting me. And I think that till the next full moon, or at least the dark moon, if I get to do a reading, which I hope I do, this will definitely help a lot of us right now. So, okay, we'll take that one. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the King of Wands. That's awesome. Some of us feel a real urge to pursue something. Okay. So the first card here, let's see where you are in life right now. The Hermit. So you may be trying to recalibrate a situation in your life right now. You could be dealing with a Virgo. It's kind of weird because the first card is the Virgo card and this is the super moon in Virgo. Sweet. And I'm sorry if it's a little hazy, here's a little candle for your liking and shit. But I think that's awesome. The first card is the Virgo card. So a lot of us may be trying to go within ourselves and recalibrate situations that may be no longer serving us. Things that we need to release in our life. Cycles we need to break is the message I'm getting. And we will clarify these. But I really feel like a lot of us are kind of stuck or feeling stuck in a way. And we want to change that. We don't want to be stuck. We want to be in this Knight of, Wands vibe. But it's kind of hard right now because of, it could be limitations. you know, in the physical realm. Seems like we can't find the opportunity in the physical realm, possibly. How do you project yourself to the world? What is the truth of your relationships in your life? Let's see. Some of you may be trying to get over some regret. Okay. Some of you could already be over the regret. Maybe you're learning to forgive yourself in certain relationships. We will clarify these cards, but I really feel like some of us have done some things we're just not proud of. With this being how we project ourselves, I think we project ourselves in the sense of showing that we show no remorse or regret. Why? I'm not sure. Maybe because like it's so painful on the inside to face that there's no use in letting other people know about it. Hence the hermit vibes going on right now. I think what we are recalibrating on is this pain. Is this, you know, like we're not looking at the cup in front of us. We're looking at all the spilled ones. And I think we're trying to do this in a healthy way. I don't think that we're feeling sorry for ourselves with it being in the position that it is. I think we're just trying to either find the forgiveness within our own hearts for ourselves and others right now. That's what I'm feeling. So looking deep, 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 deep within. Wow. Number 3, what is blocking your desires and your goals? Lack of passion, lack of self-worth, could be our pride with the King of Wands reversed. Could be not enough haste, maybe being indecisive as well. We will clear that up. What do you need to overcome? What do you need to do to overcome these obstacles with the 4th card? This could be related to someone from the past. You could be, you're probably not in communication with this person if it is about a person. But it also represents childhood. You could be denying anything that's happened in your childhood. Something bad could have happened to take away your childhood as well. So I'm getting just goosebumps all over. I think the childhood thing is definitely prominent, but I'm also getting, we'll clarify even more here in a minute, that it may be someone from the past that either you need to forgive or you're trying to forgive yourself for. Yeah, we'll just clarify that. I have a lot of feelings about that. I feel like it has to do with something with love with some of you, and family for the rest of you. It could be both, okay? Now 5, my heart. What can you do within yourself in order to help achieve these desires of yours? Balance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but balance. Temperance. You know, originally it's pouring, you know, it's an angel pouring the cups, mixing the 2 lives together, or the 2 cups together to create one substance. As above, so below, as within, so without. So working on your self within and letting that guide you to your outer realm is something you could be doing right now. I'm getting, sorry, like things, like literally feeling like a few aches and pains. Also like a lump in my throat. You could be needing to speak something. The Temperance card, bringing balance to a situation that you might have regret over, or bringing balance to a situation that you're kind of done feeling remorse for it because you know you shouldn't have to feel remorse almost. I mean, it could go both ways. You could both need to be, if it's about a person or a family member, if that's something you need to release, because these are cups. So I think it has a lot to do with that emotional baggage. or someone from the past, whoever. There needs to be a balancing act. Start living from the inside out is a message I'm definitely getting with that card. That it's something that is a solution to achieve whatever goals you have. What can you learn from the outside world, others, to help you manifest your goals and desires? Four of Wands. Reversed. But I'm like, see, it's weird because like I kind of see it spinning. So it's like it's really up to you. I feel like there's something to manifest and there's something to let go. It could be kind of like the wheel. That's why I'm seeing it this way. Because when I laid it down, it's like, also flip it up. And I was like, what? I was like, okay. Because it was reversed, I guess. And it was like, flip that up. So I think initially there... So I'm just going to follow spirit. I think this is also an 1111 card. This could have to do with a twin flame, a soulmate, whatever you want to put on it, a deep connection with somebody. I think that what you can learn from the outside world, what I'm feeling with the Temperance card here is that if you're not living from the inside out, then there's not much you can learn from the outside world. But if you do decide to live from the inside out, there is a lot in store for you. There's a lot of celebration, a lot of love, a lot of, it represents marriage as well. So you could be learning from a marriage, whether it be someone else's or your own, or a married couple. This is something that you could want. Now let's turn the last card. The outcome. The truth. You could be wanting to communicate truth to somebody, or someone could be communicating truth to you. Now we'll figure out what these are real quick. We're going to clarify and get a deeper perspective into this. Okay? Full moon in Virgo. Super full moon in Virgo. So we're going to go around. What I'm seeing here, so you could be also be encouraged to learn from a soulmate connection, someone that could be a potential twin flame or soulmate, whatever label you want to slap on there. Someone you definitely know on a soul level. Now with the Page of Swords here, the possible outcome is communicating with whoever you need to bring healing into your life, which is what this whole reading is about. Okay, I feel like I just need to shuffle it like that one more time. I just feel like I need to. Okay, so I'm going to clarify each of these cards real quick. The Hermit. Spirit, could you clarify the Hermit and not burn down my house? Thank you. Power. Could also be dealing with a Leo. Nice. So I think you're going inward to bring your personal power back to you. You're trying to figure out how to do that. Right? Yeah. You're coming into awareness of regrets that you have, or with this awareness comes forgiveness of self or others, is what I'm feeling. You could be discouraged. That's the reason why probably there's an obstacle with the King of Wands reversed. Okay. Yeah, it's blocking your desires. A lot could be changing in your physical world. Financial and material changes. You could be worried about your money. You could be worried about the fact that everything is changing around you. And it's a distraction. You're trying to look within and you're trying to kind of set things right within yourself, which kudos to you. But it's hard whenever so much is changing around you and outside of you already. That's nice. So, you know, the fourth card is what you need to do to overcome your obstacles. So facing a person from the past, you will have victory and success in this. I think this is something you wanted to do. What's odd here, because, you know, childhood, Page is also, you know, offering love as well. But I think with it being also, you know, there's a child here, you know, like childlike wonder, and it's reversed. So I think that you could need to set on how you're feeling before you offer something to someone. Really get in alignment with what you need to do for yourself first, and deal with the past. Definitely, you got a lot of past cards here. Now, what's interesting is that Destiny is with Temperance. So the wheel turn, living as, you know, as within, so without, living from the inside out, letting things die that need to die. I know the name is Destiny here, but it's the wheel. Letting the wheel turn, letting cycles end, letting karmic cycles end, letting karmic relationships end, and having that patience with yourself and with your own heart. And I think you are doing that. But, you know, number 5 is about what you can do within yourself in order to achieve these desires. Allow shit to happen. I know it sucks. Allow things that aren't meant to be anymore just die out. It is the perfect time to release these things, okay? Now, of course, this card 6. 6 is what you can learn from the outside world, others, to help manifest your goals, which is obviously healing for you. You know, that eclipse definitely, wow. Passion ignited. I really feel like a lot of you are going to learn from someone that you feel very, very, very deeply for, or someone that sets your heart on fire, or or something else. You know, with this being a marriage card, with this being a twin flame card, with this being an 1111 card, it's really hard with this Ace of Wands for me to think, oh, it could be a job. I mean, it could be a job with wands. But this is definitely relationship shit. But I mean, it could be your partner or someone you have a very, very deep connection with. They might have something to teach you. Or maybe a job opportunity that you've wanted to do and just kind of going for it. It really sets your heart on fire. And I think that's something, a good place to learn from and go for. So, possible outcome has obstacles and challenges. So I think that it's going to be a challenge to be this Page of Swords, or to hear this truth. Or the truth could be that this isn't going to be easy. I'm going to bring one more card out for that Page of Swords. This isn't going to be easy, you know? It's going to be hard to face whatever truth comes along. You know? It's going to be hard to... Wow, a lot of physical stuff. Patience and planning and material harvest. So all of the effort that you're putting into yourself right now and releasing what no longer serves you will pay off. It will pay off. You know, you're going into yourself right now to step back into your personal power, to gain back your personal power. And you understand that that means facing the darkest parts of yourself. Yeah, the darkest parts of yourself. Temptation, the Devil card. I think your overall energy is actually speaking now with this, that you are very, very tempted to revert back to old patterns. You're very tempted to just give in to the easy way, even though it doesn't feel so easy in the long haul, like over a long period of time. You feel like it's just going to be easier if I just give in and just go back to the way things were. When deep down, you have probably done way too much work on yourself to do that shit now. You may think that you could go back. Good luck. Once you're on this journey, you can't go back. You can numb yourself for a while, but you can never truly go back. Once you've had that fire ignited, that passion ignited within you and within your heart, it's hard to go back. Now, I love these cards. I got this crystal deck, okay? I love this because it has a lot of information on it. I love reading them. If you have this crystal that comes out, wear it for until the next lunar cycle. So the next new moon or full moon, whichever you feel led to do. This also lets us know, it really gives us some good advice as well. It tells us what it's for and who needs it. Kind of like a mantra, so to speak. So this could very well help you if you hold it close through this time of transformation, through this releasing process. I really feel like you guys don't want to go back to this temptation. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You want to go forward. But at this point, I think so much is changing and so much is happening at once. It seems like no matter how much, that's why you're going back within. It's like, I don't want to go back to those old ways. I just don't. Something I don't want to do. I've come too far now. Like, almost, I keep hearing the damage is done. Why am I hearing the damage is done? I don't know what that means. It could be about a twin flame. Yeah, anyway. Will this fill out? Interesting. This fill out too. And then upside down, we have, oh, kyanite. I love kyanite. Okay. So I'm going to read all three. If you have kyanite, I don't know what the fuck this is, okay? I don't know how to pronounce it. Chrysoprase? It could be... fucking... Here, I'll just hold it up. And maybe it'll focus. Maybe... There we go. If any of y'all could just... I was going to Google it a second ago, but didn't. And then we have... something here new. Wow, that's pretty. Soul Gate. So I'm just going to read the mantras here first. So the overall mantra is deepen your perspective. So even though, and I think you guys are already doing this, and that's what you're attempting to do right now, is you want to deepen your perspective, okay? And you're trying, and I think you might be wondering how. And with this moon energy, with this being a super moon in Virgo, it is a very solid time. The thing about Virgos, and having a Venus in Virgos, it's the everyday things. It's facing each day as it comes. I know Venus is about love, so I definitely do acts of service, and it's through the little things that make a big picture in love for me. So I feel like, and having a lot of Virgo friends, it is the details. It is the details. Don't get so caught up in the details that you get, you know, kind of petrified. But notice the details. It's going to help you in the long haul. Stretch the limits of your imagination. So if you're visualizing something, go for it. But with grow from your heart out, that's the Temperance card here. That's living from the inside out. Grow from your heart out. So if you are more focused on the mental growth, I think that you're already there. I'm saying think a lot too. So I really think that you guys are already there mentally. Like, you are mentally there. You may not be giving yourself enough credit. Now it's time to work on the heart space, okay? I think it's time to work on that. Who needs it? Explorers searching for the fountain of youth. So that's also, to me, it's searching for, you can be searching for love. But you could also just be searching for your personal power. Who needs it with the Sogolite? Forgive me. I'm learning a lot of new crystals here. Who needs it? Anyone planning to escape from the confines of space and time. So now, space and time, that's one thing. Like, I mean, good luck. But I feel like with the escape thing, some of you could be trying to escape from a situation. You could, like a relationship is one that I'm really getting. Like, I keep seeing a wedding ring or a engagement ring, some kind of solid commitment. It doesn't have to be marriage, but I'm also getting that, you know, escaping the need to hurry, escaping the need to kind of be reckless almost. Now, kyanite over here, the people who need it are the perpetually restless. So that makes sense. You know, getting the details, okay? Making sure that you have it, you don't have to have it all figured out, but enough to do damage, if that makes sense. You know, really figuring out your shit, how you feel and why you feel what you feel, and being open to anything that happens, okay? So, fair enough. Okay. So we're going to get a little extra guidance from Spirit here. Thank you for joining me in this full moon reading. Super excited. Super excited. Super excited for the super full moon in Virgo. Sorry, I'm such an ass. So, if you weren't... I'm done. I'm finished. I promise. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? Make sure what you're doing isn't fear-based. I think... actually with this moon, you know, researching the energies around this moon, a lot of us, like I said, with the temptation card, the devil card here, we could be tempted to revert back to old patterns out of fear. Now, fear isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's helped us a lot, you know, in our evolution, you know, I think in healthy doses, you know, it's definitely helpful, but whenever everything we do is completely fear-based, it's gonna fuck us up, and that's something to release during the full moon. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So I think some of you are definitely trying to figure out a way to apply the new things that you are learning into your life right now. You know, this is weird. Protection and boundaries came up. If there are people who are negative influences in your life, negative being people, you know, besides, you know, negative Nancy's, people who make you question what you're trying to do for yourself. You are trying to grow. You're trying to live from an authentic place. And anybody who is against that can fuck off. Fuck off. That's just what I'm hearing right now. It's like, just tell them to fuck off. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. Because the only reason why people would be against you growing and searching deep within yourself and living from the inside out is because they can't do the same. They might be from a very shallow, low vibrational energy, and that is not your fucking problem. Call back your power. Cut cords, soul retrieval. Calling back to yourself, like this Hermit card, going in within yourself in this Virgo full moon, using this power to harness your own personal power. You know, where do you need to establish better boundaries? You may allow people to really have a hand in what you do rather than just doing what you need to do away from fear, away from these opinions. You know, that's exactly what she's doing. It's like, stay the fuck away from me. I didn't ask for your help. I didn't ask for your opinion. What are you clinging on to? Which is perfect for a full moon. What are you clinging on to? What is really hard to let go? Is it the fear? Is it the repercussions of the fear? Is it even something you should fear? You won't know until you really hit, you know, get the details in line, align your life, and, you know, hit the pavement, get going. Yeah, get grounded, the crumbling. You have to have your back. Beginning of a new age, that's beautiful. Soul family. God. So, this is what I've been feeling too with the soul tribe. A soul tribe is different than a tribe of people that you go out to drink with. A soul tribe is different than people who are only in it because of how you benefit them, only want to be around you whenever you're happy, aren't happy for your personal, aren't going to be there during your hardest times. Like, fuck those people. Not really, anyway. Your soul tribe are people who are going to be there with you through your darkest times, who are going to love you no matter what. And I feel like a lot of you know who these people are and who they aren't. If you have no clue who your soul tribe is, doing this for yourself will attract your soul family in. But you're going to have to go through this transformation and detach from any expectations that you may have. You're going to have to detach from things that you may feel that you've built in your life. Only because, you know, we could build whatever the fuck we want, but it can be struck down in 2 seconds if it's not meant to be in our lives. Get grounded. If you have a highly sensitive nature, definitely get grounded. Really stand in your power. When you're going into this, stand in your power, stay there. Birthing of a new age. It's time. It's time. Whether you want that to happen or not, it's time. And you can deceive yourself all you want. Bam. But it's time to start from the ground up. Don't deceive yourself. Don't punk yourself out of the promise. Take your mask off. Take it off. And start rebuilding. Wow. Because I don't know if some of you guys have someone on your mind. You might. But it's going to lead you there. With the 2 of Cups. Some of you may be attached to someone else, but this is rejoice and celebration. If this is something that you want, because we did get the twin flame here. So this could be the person that you need to go to. You'll know who this is. Someone that may be able to help you through this experience, whatever you're trying to release. I'm getting really antsy. So some of you got, like, I'm literally tapping right now. So it's just, I think some of you guys are really nervous to get a hold of this person and be real about what you're going through. Oh, like a lot of anxiety right now. Lots of anxiety. But this person isn't going to turn you away. I think it's time to speak your truth to this person. Because we literally have, you know, like I said, get the details together with the rest and rejuvenate. But also with the triumph, with the Ace of Swords here and the throat chakra. Once you align all that stuff up, it's time to speak the truth. Yeah, whatever that may be. Oh my God. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate or someone that you love. This may be what you're trying to come to terms with this creative sexual energy. And the Lover's card could be dealing with a Gemini. I feel like these two go together. This is a very specific message to some people. Let me know. No wonder it's kind of dark. The releasing is real. And I think it's very wise to get the details together, to get things aligned. And I think you're doing a really great job doing it, whoever this is resonating with. You're doing a fantastic job making sure you do what you need to do and align yourself the way you need to. Keep trusting your intuition because it's working. It's working. I feel like this is very, like, I just got chills all throughout my body. This is what you're doing. Believe it or not, whether you realize it or not, this is you using your intuition. This is you getting in touch with your higher self. And this is you connecting back to source and connecting back to your power. Okay? You're getting a lot of chakra cards, so you are definitely aligning with yourself, and you're doing a hell of a job with it. And you're working this new thing you've discovered, this different kind of connection that you have to everything than before. And I think you guys are doing it because you are experiencing, wow, what the fuck, guys? I shuffled the shit out of these. You guys are really, here's the 5 of Cups again. Emotional loss, discontent, and boredom, and emotional withdrawal. And heart chakra right here, you guys are aligning 5 of Swords, conflict and defeat. And you know what this is. I could go on forever. I'm going to stop right here because this is it in a handbasket. Okay. There's something in your life that isn't aligning with the Four of Cups here, the discontent and boredom. I don't think that it's bored so much. I think when they say discontent and boredom, it's like it's the same shit, different day, but it's also like this isn't where I need to be. There is no growth here. There is no change here. There is no, it just is. And I think that some of you really do have regrets about whatever, but I think the emotional loss part is more of, I know what's at stake if I am to go for what I'm being drawn to. If I really shake up it's going to really shake up my world. It's going to cause heartache. I don't want to inflict that on people. But now that you're emotionally withdrawn, you are choosing to walk away with the Eight of Cups. You are choosing to move forward, and you're trying to center yourself just like this man on the beach, because you're like, my heart is telling me to do something different, and this is going to suck, and it's going to hurt, and I am going back and forth with it. Conflict and defeat. But also this tells me that, you know, with the Hangman energy being reversed, and I don't even read these reversed very often. I think, because this upside down is like, oh, I'm still thinking about it. I don't think you have to decide on anything. You're like, I know I don't need to be here. And this five of swords state. You're like, I'm in conflict and defeat. I am worn. I am tired. I am done. That's the only thing I know. And guess what it's going to bring? Material and spiritual prosperity. And it could bring abundance into your life, possibly a divine feminine energy, but prosperity, fertility, which means abundance into your life. Wow. Beautiful, to say the least. Keep doing what you're doing. Use this new moon as a focus to release what you need to release. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, my love. If you loved this, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave me a comment, sharing with us what maybe you feel you need to release. You know, we're building a community here. I really don't have much more to say except that I love you guys and kudos to you. I'm so proud of you and I love you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.